Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the video today. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my experience with getting my Wedding MBA, and we'll talk about exactly what a Wedding MBA is a little bit later on in the video. Without further ado, let's get into talking about the Wedding MBA. Now, I'm also going to apologize as I get started because I'm wearing my It's Lit sweatshirt, and I know this is the DJ Alex Brown channel, but I like the sweatshirt and I have to go do a delivery after I finish shooting this video. So deal with it for me today, guys. So when we talk about Wedding MBA, let's first talk about what Wedding MBA is. Not just the certification program, but the entire Wedding MBA company or convention. It's a convention and a company. So let's get into it. First off, what does Wedding MBA stand for? It is Wedding Merchants Business Academy. So what does that mean? It doesn't mean it's a Master's of Business Administration, which would be like a true MBA. I have a BBA, that's what, you can't see it, but it's on the wall there. So I have a Bachelor's in Business Administration. Basically, there's two aspects to the Wedding MBA itself. There is the convention, similar to the DJ Expo or other industry conventions like that. It's basically a wedding industry convention. And there is the certification aspect, which is what I'm going to focus on in today's video. So if you're looking for information on the convention, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to have that much about the convention in this video because, spoiler alert, I've never been to the convention. Not yet, at least. I would like to go at some point in the future, but it just hasn't made it on the schedule yet. So, Wedding Merchants Business Academy. The academy part obviously speaks to certification, and I'll talk about the cost of certification in a minute. But first, I want to talk about who the certification is available to. Obviously, it's available to wedding vendors, but there are specific categories that they have for certification. So wedding DJ/MC is one of those categories. There's various other wedding categories like planning and coordination, venue, florist, and other ones like that. There's a full list on their website. I'll leave a link to the website list in the description of this video in case you want to go check that out. Next most important thing, you guys know, I say this in videos a lot, that I am cheap. How much does it cost? So the Wedding MBA certification, to enter the certification process, so you pay at the start before you enter the course content and everything, was $125. A little bit later in the video, I'll talk about how I feel about that amount of money and if it was worth it. To me, as a full-time wedding DJ, that's not a ton of money for certification, and I see it as kind of continuing education for me. I'm a fairly experienced wedding DJ, so last year I did 32 weddings. I have 33 booked for this year, maybe even 34 at this point. So I do a lot of weddings. I also do a lot of other events. I do school dances, Sweet 16, so I probably do about 50% weddings and 50% Sweet 16s, but about 70 to 80% of my income in my personal business comes from weddings. Now here, from the DJ's perspective, is where I'm probably gonna go into the most depth. And if you're not a DJ, then you may wanna skip this part. Even if you're not a DJ, I would still recommend you watch through this section of the video because not everything that they have in every course is going to just apply to that specific niche. So if it's DJ or venue or planner or whatever it is. There were really 2 or 3 types of content, and I would say about 30 to 40% of the content was specific to what I'm gonna call the major from here on out in the video, which would be like DJ or planner or venue or whatever. In the case of the DJ one, they talked about how you can be a better DJ by, say, mixing during dinner, how you can add more to your packages and make your couples happier, how to deal with reviews as a DJ, and asking couples for reviews. And a lot of it crosses over to sales and marketing because a lot of that, there were separate, kind of more general sales and marketing stuff. One of the biggest things that's going to involve how much you can charge as a vendor in any industry is just how you project yourself. Unfortunately, in my opinion at least, it doesn't matter how good or bad of a vendor you are. short of online reviews and stuff. If you can communicate with your couples well and build a relationship with them to the point that they decide that they want to book you. It's unfortunate that it's that way, but unfortunately most people don't care very much about skill. They care more about perception. So as far as the course content on the note of perception, there's certainly plenty. It's probably a little more broadly focused. So there's kind of like these three categories to it. There's like really focused on DJ stuff. There's like kind of DJ, it's got some DJ focused stuff, it's got some marketing stuff, but it's kind of targeted at how a DJ would market, but it's not really DJ skills. It's not teaching how to mix or anything like that, or telling you technical skills, we'll say. And then there's kind of broad sales content that they've probably, sales and marketing content that they've probably put for every single vendor course on there. The videos were anywhere from probably 15 to 45 minutes. It was 9 or 10 videos in the course. So it's a good couple of hours of course content that you need to go through. And then there is a test at the end that as long as you score above an 80, you pass. It's some multiple choice, some short answer. I think from what I've seen in the industry, it's probably the most legitimate, from what I've seen to this point, sort of certification or award that you can get, because you actually have to go through videos and answer test questions correctly to get a certification. It's not something like the Wedding Wire's Couple Choice Award, where you can just get 5 reviews that are 5 stars and all of a sudden you have an award for this year. I don't mean to knock that award too much, but it's not something, I personally think that the Wedding MBA certification should, to couples and to DJs, carry more weight than something like a Couples Choice Award, because you actually have to do something more than just make your clients happy to get it. You need to learn new content, and I think part of the importance of it is just participating in the aspect of continuing education, and that's kind of what I'm harking on in this video. Now, a really important concept that was taught in this, and I've already known this for years prior, again, just part of being a business owner for as long as I have, but a really big concept that I wanted to share in this video is the concept of under-promise and over-deliver. So what that means is, say that you're going to promise the couple that you're going to be 2 hours early, and instead you show up 3 hours early. Now that's a really rough example, but it can go across any industry, that specific example. That would be under-promising and over-delivering. You want to give the client more than what they expect and what they paid for. That creates value for clients. I think that's a really important concept, and I think that concept alone will make you hugely more successful in any industry, not just the wedding industry.
All right, everyone, this is the part of the video where I give you a quick sponsored message. This video today was made possible by my affiliation with Crate Connect. If you're a DJ and you haven't checked out Crate Connect for your record pool yet, definitely give them a shot. I've been pretty impressed and have been using them for probably 6 to 9 months now, and I've been sticking with them. So give it a shot. I will leave my promo code that will give you, I believe, $5 off in the description, and a link to sign up. But also, you can just use code DJ Alex Brown, and that also helps out to immensely support the channel and these videos that I make. Thanks.
So my personal thoughts on the combination of the wedding convention, the Wedding MBA convention, with the certification process is that I think there should be some combination. Personally, they do say on the website that they want you to also attend the expo or convention, whatever you want to call it, but it's not a requirement to get certified. I think as a general rule, the certification is great, but most certifications in most industries require some aspect of continuing education. While it's a pretty cheap certification in the grand scheme of things, I don't think the continuing education aspect is necessarily there. So that's something I would personally like to see as a more experienced DJ, is some requirement that, You have to go get something signed off at the Wedding MBA convention every year, to keep your certification up. That's the way that more professional certifications work if you were to work an office job. At least some of them, there are ones. I have a Lean Six Sigma yellow belt, I think. That one, it's just a one-time, you get the yellow belt and then there's no continuing education. As you get into the higher level certifications there, I do believe you have to do some continuing education to keep it up. Now, if we were to take the certification and really it's just seminars that are the training videos for it, if we were to compare that to the DJ Expo or DJX seminars, there would probably be a lot of overlap. It's just the wedding stuff. The Wedding MBA stuff is more focused on just weddings, and DJ Expo is more focused on just DJ stuff. So you're not going to have a planner certification from the DJ Expo, but the DJ Expo is going to have a lot more DJ type content, whereas Wedding MBA is more just general wedding type content. They do have obviously DJ specific content like I talked about, but it's just not quite the same. So it's more wedding industry, not so much DJ industry. So there's some differences there. I think both are a great combination. Wedding MBA if you want to be more on the wedding side, and DJ Expo just for more of a general DJ industry convention. I've learned a lot of very important lessons at seminars at the DJ Expo in past years, and I'm hoping to go to the DJ Expo again this year. I know it's been a couple years since I've been, but hopefully I'm going to go this year. Now, before I wrap this video up, I just need to talk quickly about who this certification is for, because obviously I mentioned that I am an experienced, or at least I would call myself an experienced wedding DJ. I'm very comfortable doing weddings now. I'm certainly not just starting out. I certainly have plenty of DJ skills. The content in the Wedding MBA course is not going to teach you how to beat mix or use to a great extent, the basics of Serato DJ or anything like that. It's kind of an undertone that it's expected that you already kind of know how to DJ. You just maybe are kind of breaking into the wedding scene and some of the nuances of that. So if you're a beginner DJ, it might not be for you yet. I think if you're somewhere in the middle is where it's best to get that Wedding MBA, where it's going to teach you some skills to kind of move up to the next level. And I think with most things in this industry, you're going to find that it's just about taking it up a level. Basic skills are probably going to come from other people and learning yourself. And then when you're kind of in the middle level, you're just adding skills on top of the other skills you have. But like I've said, in the case of the DJ course, and I'm sure it's probably pretty similar for the planner and venue ones, there's kind of an undertone expectation that you already know how to DJ, that you haven't, you didn't wake up this morning and decide that you were going to be a DJ and your first step is to get the Wedding MBA course. So that is going to wrap up my Wedding MBA review video. Here are my Wedding MBA credentials. Again, if you want to see them, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave me a comment in the comments section and drop a like on the video. And if you want to see more of my videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell to stay up to date when I post new ones. Once again, thank you so much for watching. That's going to be it for this one. Until next time, peace.